Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 2020 full moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just click the bell notification. So before we dive into this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity like storm clouds from your body. Feeling the negativity float away and your heart lightening. Awesome. Okay, so let's dive into this reading. We're going to start with your tarot. And I have everything set up here for you, and we're going to go through everything about this moon in just a moment. This sturgeon moon. Okay. Aries. How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Yeah. Angels, oh goodness, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Show Aries what they need to know, angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. And you have one extra card that I'm going to place right over here. Okay. Put the deck here and put this right on top. Fantastic. Okay, that works well. All right. So this is your inner self, your personal self, your emotional self, and your public self. And this is how the moon will be affecting you. So we're starting with the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Hermit, Virgo energy, a time frame August 23rd to September 22nd, and the Nine of Wands. So you have a repeat of the number 6 here, and you have a repeat of the number 5, which is very interesting because 5 is a freedom number, okay? So 5 is about claiming your freedom, moving forward. It is a sense of things being resolved more quickly than you had thought they would be. So that's really quite beautiful. And 6 is a nurturing number. So as much as you want your freedom, you know, you also have this nurturing power to you and this nurturing energy around you. So I can see both of these kind of warring with each other almost a little bit, because one part of you is like, no, I need to take care of things, you know, I need things to be nurtured and understood, because 6 is the nurturer, the caregiver, the warm hug, you know, the warm hug kind of thing, the nice cup of tea at the end of the day. And 5 is kind of like the rebel. So do expect this bit of, oh, and that falls in absolutely perfectly as I say this, because the Aquarius moon is the rebel moon. Okay, it's breaking out of ruts. It's, being your true self. It's moving things forward. It's trying things that are different. You're going to have this like huge desire to try things that are different. Why? Because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is about personal freedom and individualism, really making your mark. So things become topsy-turvy, and it's going to be the things that you want to nurture, you want to kind of, just take care of and help grow. And it's going to be the sake of almost, it's like rebellion for the sake of rebellion. And it's moving things forward because something karmic does come up. And it feels like you've been on the outside of prosperity, Aries. And now, as you nurture things, you kind of like war against this nature just a bit that Aquarius brings in. Right? You're going to find yourself embracing the true you. And that's going to be how. I didn't expect it to be played out so perfectly in your cards, and especially the numbers that showed. And then we have another 5. So yeah, the rebellious energy, the rebel energy is really strong here. And that's the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is a sense of a bit of chaos coming in. And that's true, wanting to be everywhere all at once. So let's start with this moon before I dive into these cards any deeper, because they're really on point. And then I will be layering the Moonology and the Queen of the Moon cards, on this reading to really give Luna a voice of her own. But the full moon represents surrender to divine power. And as you embrace this power, you embrace yourself, you embrace your truth. The moon is like a spotlight. Think of it as a spotlight on stage, and it shows you everything you've done in the last lunar cycle, there we go, that you are absolutely proud of, and that you aren't, okay? And so it makes us very contemplative. It makes us very kind of reminiscent, right? So that power is going to move forward. And the full moon in Aquarius says, show the world the real you, which is what you want to do. And that's where this kind of rebellious nature comes in, because it's like, I need you to see the real me. And I'm tired. I'm tired of the mess. I'm tired of the watching my words. I'm tired of all of this stuff. I want to let me shine. And here it can be, and that's why there's just a bit of a warning. Don't be rebellious just to be rebellious, right? Because you're going to find that if you nurture things, and if you care and grow and have things move forward in understanding, you're going to find that you come out of this moon just so much better, because we go into the full moon in Aquarius, which is on the 3rd, okay? On the 18th is the new moon in Leo, and then on the 2nd of September is the full moon in Pisces. So you have, Aquarius, the Aquarius energy is this healing energy too, this powerful, coming together. And then the Leo energy kind of amplifies the rebellious nature, right? So as much as you want to heal, as much as you want to, make things calm and settled, you're also going to want to really let your passion, your fire shine. And with the state of the world as it is, you can be feeling stifled, creatively, personally, as you move forward. And so with the new moon in Leo, it says here, oh goodness, it says right here, confidence is your key to success. So I find it very mindful to walk the line of confidence, and to remind ourselves, confidence and arrogance can sometimes go hand in hand. And so with saying to arrogance, you know what, no, I'm being confident, I'm being assured of myself, and that is what's going to move me forward. That's going to be a really great thing, because this fire energy comes in, and as an Aries, as a fellow fire energy, fire feeds fire, and you're going to be like, yes, it's time to go, it's time to do. And as that comes in, you need to be confident within yourself, but tone down the rebellious aspect that is going to be coming forward, because this leads you, this confidence and this beauty and this power of you leads you to a new start coming, and it leads you to new beginnings. So it leads you kind of walking through one mindset into another, all right, this new way of being. And as it leads you to the full moon in Pisces, the full moon in Pisces here says balance, spirituality with practicality. There's going to be a balance of your heart, a balance of what you want to create, what you desire during this time. And that's going to be so very important for you. And then we have here you reclaiming your power, because during August, the spirit animals for August are the salmon, also the sturgeon. This is the sturgeon moon, and it is the cougar. So the salmon talks about rebirth, moving forward, happiness, eternal life, femininity, this sense of nurturing and caring coming together, and it's living in the moment. It's living to the fullest. And I don't have a salmon or a sturgeon. I do have a nightingale, which I believe shows this energy so beautifully, because it says here with this spirit message, the nightingale spirit says, love is all around you, and it is. It's surrounding yourself with people that you love. It's surrounding yourself with things that you love. It's surrounding yourself with love. And then the cougar spirit is the spirit animal for August also. And that is leadership and taking charge of life. And so here we have the panther spirit. It's reclaiming your power. So the panther spirit is stepping in. So as love surrounds you, you reclaim your power. You know your truth. And as you move forward in this powerful understanding, all right, come September, your spirit animal is the bear. And the spirit animal for September is the bear and the owl. So the bear is authority, being larger than life, and protection and commitment to those who are dear to you, especially those who are weaker. It's kind of like being the mama bear. So it's what you hold to your heart, really shining forward, and you're planting those seeds. And here it says it's time, take time out. It's time to take time out and really look at what's important to you. So as you're building towards this, as you're claiming your power in August, come September, you are going to be, seeing things much more deeply, and you're going to be, moving forward towards things much more protectively, much more powerfully. And the owl spirit here says you see things clearly now, because the owl spirit represents a deep connection to wisdom, shared visions, keen observations, insights, intuition, and seeing beyond the mask that people wear. And that just makes me think, the owl spirit really makes me think of the High Priestess, which you had just full out while I was shuffling the cards. So that's going to be a very powerful energy that's with you even in August, okay? And will be with you again in September, all the way through to September, and most likely powering you even to October. So here, there is a sense of personally, during this time, you are working super hard. Okay, your hard work is paying off, most definitely. You have the King of Pentacles here, prosperity, success, bounty. And I do know that things are very topsy-turvy right now. And so we look at things and we say, am I really as successful as I need to be, as I want to be? This isn't part of my plan, because nobody planned for the world being as it is right now. And so as you're looking at things, you're asking yourself some real questions, but you're also working hard, you're focused. This has focused you. And it might sound funny to say that, but it really has made you look at what's important. And here, you are really taking the time, the effort, and the energy to build the foundation of what you truly desire, of what you need, and what you want. And that leads you to the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups here, what I love about this card is that, I love the idea of white dresses symbolizing big moments in our lives. So here you have a wedding dress, but this could be, a christening dress, this could be, I don't know, but it's the white dresses here that really get me. So it's kind of like following a pattern. And it might not be white dresses are significant for you in your culture or for you at all, but it's something here that happens in a pattern, right? And it has happened since we were small. That's why we have the little girl right here. And as this pattern is followed, we see a certain aspect of ourselves repeating and repeating. And as you're working hard, there's a part of you that's like, I don't want this repeat. Because it is a sense of, looking at things and saying, will it change? Will I be able to move forward? Will I be able to have the life that I want? And the fact of the matter is, yes. But you have to be flexible within your mind. Because so often, what we see and what we want doesn't actually align with what Spirit has planned for us. They gave us the blueprint, but we're put on this earth, we're put in this world, and we think, oh my gosh, I can only do it one way. I can only achieve my goals by following this path. And here it's seeing that things broaden up because you're looking at negativity that was spoken over you. You're looking at, it's not even guidance. Well, it can be guidance, but information that you got when you were small, and you're looking at things and you're like, well, that doesn't flow with my heart anymore. That isn't me. And so you're leaving the past behind. And you're also looking at daydreams. And you're looking at what you desire. And you're saying, I need to move forward in justice of self and power of perseverance. And that leads you to the High Priestess. And during this moon, what's really going to be powerful for you, all right, in August and in September, is that you're tired of the mess. Now, quite literally, it could mean that you're tired of mess. It's bothersome, it's overwhelming, but you have to wear them. So, but you're tired of the facade that people put on. And you might actually be looking at the world and saying, oh my gosh, this is our life. We wear masks every time we go out. We put on a persona. And as you're looking at things, you're looking at, it's kind of like, I always look at the High Priestess and think of Masquerade in the Phantom of the Opera, which is one of my favorite plays. And they have the mask on, so you can't see who they truly are. And that's what life is like. People have the mask on, so you can see who they truly are, what they truly want from life. You're able to see under the mask. You're able to see the truth of things. Is it overwhelming? Yes. The High Priestess, especially in this personal space, especially when you're having issues from childhood, from adolescence, come up that has shaped you into the person that you are. As you're looking at things, you're seeing it more powerfully within yourself. You're seeing what you desire moving forward. And as you're seeing people as they truly are, you're like, man, I was played by this person. I was overwhelmed by this person. I didn't need to walk this road because I believed a lie that was told to me. And now that I'm seeing people, for who they truly are, not their lip service, not what they want me to think they are, it blows me away. It's like I am just as strong, just as powerful, if not more so, than these people. So why am I knocking myself down? And when this energy comes in, of seeing things as they are, not as they're staged, it disillusions you. It can. You can find yourself being a little bit sad, a little bit, like, oh man, seriously, kind of mentality here. And so the High Priestess comes, and what she does is she shows you truth. How much truth she shows you depends on where you are in your journey, where you are in your life, in yourself. So don't feel bad if you sit there and say, I can't handle that. I can't move forward that way yet. But I'm seeing things, and I will forever know it. And then it comes up again later, when you are ready for it. Some of you Aries are absolutely ready, but some of you, it could only be, one or two who aren't. Don't think that this insight will not come in again, right? It is definitely there with you. And it moves you to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is masculine energy. So this energy of doing, this energy of, I see this as kind of being, it's kind of like the farmer king, all right? So it is like the king who sits there and looks at things, and sees how much rainfall happened here, affects the crops, affects, the sales that will happen there. And it's like the economic king. He looks at everything and puts everything together and sees the economic forecast. And so here, with the King of Pentacles, you're looking at the prosperity of everything that comes together. And you can be trying to balance just a little bit too much sometimes, most definitely. But you're looking at everything that comes together, and you're seeing how it will affect things as you move forward. But you're also claiming your wealth and knowing that you are in charge, knowing that you have this power, this dedication, this determination. You will not be held back. You are on the road to success, and you are embracing success. Personally, it leads you here to the Four of Pentacles. Now, what's very interesting also is that you're working very hard during this time, during this moon here, Aries, to break vampiric energy that holds you back, and to balance the scales of your prosperity, of your bounty, of what it is that you want. So the Four of Pentacles here is looking at what you truly desire and what you truly need. And it's also looking at where your energy is being ciphered away. Now, this could be through heartbreaks and pain that have wounded you, and it makes you afraid of how to move forward, how to take those steps, how to, embrace the great unknown. Or it can be that you have people around you who are just draining. They're overwhelming, they're draining, they make you angry and a bit sad. And it's like, man, I thought we were getting somewhere, but I guess I was wrong. And the Four of Pentacles says to you, do not let their energy drain your heart. Do not let it drain your prosperity. Why? Because it will. Because it can. And do they really care as much about you as you care about you? No. They care about them as much as you care about you. And you could care about them more than you care about you. But there needs to be a balance here. There just does. And you cannot keep on taking on the energy of this person. You cannot keep on, taking on the emotions that are being thrown your way and saying, I can soothe this. I can soothe this. I can make this better. I can. It's like, no, it's not my job. And you're severing the energy pull, which you might need to do this multiple times a day, especially when you're around the person. You might need to just sit there and see yourself surrounded in golden light, okay? See your angel twirling his flaming sword, this flaming sword that protects, that guards. And he cuts away the golden light that is around you, the golden light of the universe. And what happens is instantaneously it comes back, stronger, better than before, because it's taking away the seeds of corruption. All right? This is feeling too much. And because you feel too much, it becomes overwhelming, and you need to protect yourself. You need to almost kind of like hide away. And it's like, no, I'm done with this. Because as you see this energy, as you understand this, it moves you to the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is passion, it is success, it is bounty, it is beauty, it is moving forward towards what you truly want. And it is sitting there and saying, I'm worthy of this. So you have this moment where you're like, man, I don't know if I'm worthy of this. People have told me before that I'm not. I work hard, and yet I don't get to exactly the place that I want to be. Even though you have the wealth here, it's not the wealth, the prosperity, the bounty that you want within your life. It's kind of like baseline. And here, it's like, okay, I'm going to start celebrating myself because I have the potential for absolute greatness. And greatness is different for each and every person. It's not the greatness of, movie star, rock star greatness. It is the greatness of the individual. It's the greatness of the way you touch the lives that come into your life, the way you touch the world, how you embrace it, with kindness and compassion, with ferocity and anger. It all depends. And so here, moving forward in celebration, saying, I know that I am doing a good job. I know that I am on the right path. And having that pep talk with yourself. And also being really honest with yourself about the things that bother you, that make it hard to move forward, that make it hard to be truly happy, right? Because sometimes we just need to say it, and we just need to release it. So here, you have the number 6 3 times. The nurturing, okay, outweighs, well, no, it actually balances, because you have the 5 that fell out. It balances the 5. So again, you're going to have this kind of equal out for you, which is a very nice thing to see. But there are going to be times where you feel like you're on the outside of wealth, where you feel like there's a prosperity, there's a bounty, but sometimes it's just not for you. And it's like, why? Why can't I move forward the way that everybody else does? And the thing is that you're not like everybody else. You have the High Priestess here, and you have the Hermit here. I love the pairing of the two. I think they go together absolutely beautifully. One with the more feminine energy, one with the more masculine energy, but bringing such beautiful, powerful insight together. And it can be here that the world and what you seek after, right, moves you so that it feels like you're not connecting spiritually with what you want. You're existing, right, but you're not thriving. You're working, but you're not making headway. And so here it's looking at things with the five of coins and saying, I'm not going to be on the outside of this anymore. I'm embracing my passion. I'm embracing my power. I'm embracing me. And you might be at the point, and believe me, I've been there, where it's like, okay, well, I embrace me. Life still stinks. Everything is still so hard. You need to start taking little risks for yourself. Not crazy things, just things that start bringing joy into your life. Just things that start making you feel secure or happy and understood by yourself, by you. And that leads you to this resurrection of spirit, the judgment, the angels with you, this rising from the ashes. And I know people sit there and say, Dane, I don't want to rise from the ashes. I'm tired of having to rise. But you rise every single day you get out of bed. And that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about new dawns, new days, power, passion, prosperity, guiding you forward. Because it's your time. And it's your time as you rise out of bed. It is your time as you embrace a new dawn, a new day, a new way of being, that you see your truth within it. Because isn't the goal just to be a little bit better than we were yesterday? Not a lot, like even 1% each day. I mean, come on, that's a huge increase than if you look at it at the year. And yes, you're going to mess up. Why? Because we're human beings and we get cranky and we get angry and, life gets hard. And that's just part of it. But you move forward in your passionate power and you rise. And this is emotionally, you rise. You rise in your love for yourself. You rise in the way that you look at yourself, the worth that you give yourself. And it leads you to the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, in the outside world, you need balance. Right? In this world, you need balance. There are people around with their hands out, yes. There are people around who are demanding this, demanding that, yes. You need things to be balanced. It is saying here, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. I'm not going to be, denied, overwhelmed, overlooked. I need balance because I am transforming, and that's why you have the butterflies here, balancing the scales. It's even the lightest weight can make the biggest difference. And it leads you to the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, the way I see it, is something karmic. It is something karmic coming up where it is like, okay, I have, and you see it here with the Six of Cups. I've seen this happen time and time again to me. I've been overwhelmed. I've been upset. I've been this and that. And it's like, ugh, why? Why does it have to be so hard? But as you face this karmic debt, which could be from this life, could be from past lives, could be inherited through your DNA, you might be stopping something, okay, that has been inherited from person to person to person, okay, in your family line. And you're saying now, no more. No more. And is it hard? Yes. Yes, it's tremendously hard. It could be something big, all right? It could be something that is easily seen. For me personally, I know when I see this card, one of the things I think of is worry. I worry. I'm very good at worrying. I inherited it through, I was raised by my mom, my grandma, my great-grandma, and they were very good at worrying. They were very good at, having you look at all different aspects and everything like that. But sometimes the worry can be too much. So it can be something like that. It could be worrying. You might not think, oh, that's a big deal, but it is. The hardships, the pains, the disappointments in life. And you're finding your footing. You're finding your grace and your beauty, your reason to celebrate yourself. To say, you know what, no, I'm not continuing this pattern. And I am good enough. And I know a lot of times when I say that, I used to have such a very negative reaction to I am enough. I'm good enough. Because it sounds condescending. And you always want to improve. You always want to push forward. So being enough can just sound wrong. But you are. In this moment, who you are is not a mistake. Even if it feels that way. Even if you feel broken and just cut to pieces. It's like, no, I am enough. I have faced hardships and pains and demons and angers, and I still stand. Because I am bold, I am fierce, and I am proud of me. And it moves you to the Hermit. Now, of course, this is a Hermit time. Yes, most definitely. And this is a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. Excuse me. But it is turning inward, right? It is looking at what you desire as you see the truth of things emotionally, personally. You look at this and you say, I see me. I quiet the world because that's what the Nine of Wands says. It says you're victorious, okay? You've transformed, you are victorious. But you need to quiet the world. It's like world has so much to say. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their secret. But it's for the individual that we need to look at things. And you have here the repeat of the number 9. So this brings you very close to a completion of a cycle as you are moving forward. Okay? You're very close to having a change come into your life that empowers and emboldens you. And as the Hermit comes, as you look at things openly and honestly for yourself, as you're guided by that light, by that inspiration, you say to the world, enough is enough. You say to everybody and their opinions, enough is enough. I am listening to my passion. I am letting myself heal. And I am moving forward in my goals. Okay, so I want to see here the people who will be impactful for you during this time. Who are the people who will impact Aries during the August 2020 full moon? Who are the people who will impact Aries during the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Ooh, and show me clearly. Okay. So I just want to draw 3 cards because that's all Spirit is saying to do. Now, I did skip the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands that fell out is an internal struggle. It can be external. You can see that some people are just argumentative for the sake to be argumentative. They could be scared. They could be overwhelmed. Most definitely that's probably the case. But this is also a sense of that chaos coming within you. And you wanting to pull yourself in 500,000 pieces, be able to do everything. And the fact of the matter is that you can't. Breathe in peace. Release the chaos. Look at things. And when you start to get anxious, overwhelmed, when you start to look at things and say, oh my gosh, because that will happen. You say, let me settle me. Let me pull me back. What is important? What is important here? And that's going to help you not feel so pulled in different directions, not feel as if you have to fight for something more. It's going to help you come together, all the aspects of you. And personally, the person here in the personal side, the person who aids you, okay, who is good for you, not good for you, okay, who helps you, is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. This is somebody who charges forward, right? This is somebody who doesn't take too much time to think and think and think about it. But he needs to, and I say he, because that's what the card is representing here, quote-unquote masculine energy. It can be a female that you sit there and you're like, wow, okay? If you were to describe them simply as energy, okay, you would describe them more as masculine. Somebody who's a bit more combative, right? Air sign energies are very good with their words, but they can be a bit intense, a bit much. And you are going to find that this person cuts right to the chase and pushes forward. Then we have here, with your heart, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who, again, has this King of Pentacles mentality. Okay, Pentacles are important to you, especially, okay, and this could be part of your personality that's shining through, especially if you're a cusp baby, born, around the 19th, which is the end of the Aries time frame, right? For like 5 days, it could even push to 10 days before that time. You're going to have this very grounding quality to you during this time. Okay, this is also Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, you have strong Virgo presence here with the Hermit, and this is going to be a sense of feeling this rhythm. You're going to be like, wow, I feel this energy, this rhythm, this kind of pulsing of things that draws me forward, and that's going to be very, very important for you emotionally. It's kind of like listen to your feelings during this time, because it leads you towards prosperity. But it's not like it's going to be like a rhythm. It's like a pounding of the heart. It's like something here where you feel more connected. It feels greater. This is also the Queen of Pentacles, is also Earth sign energy that is very grounded, very nurturing, okay, very down to earth, very, very understanding, right? And this is going to be a person who is kind of like the mama bear, is what Spirit is saying right now, when we had the bear spirit come in for September. But this is the person who is kind of like the mama bear, will definitely protect what needs to be protected, but also, has a lot of truth to be heard, to be understood. And then we have the Prince of Pentacles reversed. So this is an Earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. This is somebody who isn't necessarily moving on their right path, right? This is somebody who isn't necessarily defending what they should be defending. But you're going to find them in the public arena. It's kind of like you stumble on each other by happenstance. And I don't know exactly how that happens. It can be that this is a person who wrote a book or, did a podcast or something like that. And it was out of character for them personally, or they took a risk and they went for something, and they gave you this information that is going to be very helpful. But it's not going to be so much about how to slowly and steadily gain your prosperity, your wealth, your bounty, anything like that. It's going to be about what needs to be done right now. Right now. And it takes on that speed of the Prince of Swords. It does. And it's not going to be about money, okay? It's going to be about something that has been weighing heavily on your mind. So I'm just going to put these to the side. Take your Queen of the Moon cards. How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. And now for the Moonology. Oh, goodness. That just tumbled. Okay. We're just going to leave those down for a moment. Well, for this time, how will Aries be affected by the July 2020 full moon? Not July. How will Aries be affected by the August? There we go. How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Aries be affected by the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. And so just so that's not standing there a bit garish and empty. All right. We have boundaries, the unexpected, and action. Purity. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let pride get in the way. Luck is on your side. meditation, and contemplation. Have faith in your dreams. So what I'm seeing here, you have the strong, okay, so the new moon in Leo is going to be very, very strong for you. This is going to pull you in a way that's quite profound. So just be mindful of the 18th of August when the new moon is, right? So here you have boundaries. You are setting up really clear boundaries for yourself, for others. It's like you're setting up boundaries with this moon, like what you want, what you need, what you're going to do to move forward, and it brings the unexpected forward, which has you taking action, right? It's boundaries around prosperity. It's also boundaries around mentally what has been holding you back. It's kind of like, no, I'm in charge now. The unexpected comes because you see so much more clearly, and you take action because you have this passionate power of the King of Pentacles that moves you. And it's like, okay, now it's time to take action because I am prosperous. It then leads you to purity of intention and purity of self. As you break away from the negative energy, you purify that energy and you start to move forward in success, which says, do not let the past hold you back, because it can very well, there is the five of coins that comes in that wants to hold you back, that wants to make you think, oh no, I can't have this prosperity, I can't have this success, this is for other people. It's like, it's not. Don't let pride get in your way. The pride of, it can't even be the pride of success. And I know that that sounds funny, but it's kind of like, oh no, I know better. Like, yeah, and it's pride. It's pride. It's like, no, I am open to the changes that come my way, to the power that the universe guides me towards. And then this leads you to luck being on your side as the scale is balanced. And as you face this karmic imbalance or this DNA imbalance, you see luck is on your side. And it brings you to meditation and contemplation, just as the Hermit would. It brings you to this place of meditation and contemplation. And it does state here that the full moon in Pisces is also going to be very impactful for you. It's going to be really, really calling you. Because we have this, of course, full moon, this new moon in Pisces. And then it leads you to having faith in your dreams. This sense of looking at the rest of the world and what the rest of the world says with the Nine of Wands here. It's like the rest of the world is going to say anyway. You cannot stop it. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in yourself. See the way that you move forward. Yeah. And that you want to move forward. And as you do so, the chaos dies away. Okay, the doubts and the fears. So let's look at what your subconscious messages are during this time. Your subconscious messages from the moon is blooming. It starts off as blooming. You're blooming into your own. You're following the music of your soul, the passion of your desire to bloom forward. And then it's knowing that conclusions are within reach, that you are going to be able to move forward the way that you want to. Things come to a head. They really do. And you're seeing things a lot more clearly. Then we have the King of Swords being your personal nod here, okay? This is the Warrior King. So, of course, you are Aries. You are represented by the god of war, in Greek mythology. So the Warrior King coming forward for you is actually a really good sign. This is what you want. This is knowing your mind. This is cutting through the nonsense, and this is moving forward. And so as you have this coming forward, you can be very drawn to air sign energies, Geminis, Libras, Aquariuses, okay? People who speak the truth and who cut to the chase are going to be very important to you. And even if they're not important people to you, the message that they bring and the way that they help you gain insight and understanding, that is going to be astoundingly important. Okay? And then your subconscious tarot message here is perspective. This is the Hangman. You don't see things the same way as everybody else. Does that mean your perspective is wrong? No. It means your perspective is yours. Look at what you want. Look at what you desire from your life. And sometimes you may have to change your perspective just a bit. Change what you thought. Because there is something coming and it's not quite what you expected. But it's very beautiful for you. This moon, actually, that's it. This moon is not quite what you expected. but it holds a beauty and a power for you that really does aid you in moving forward. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. And I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's close with, again, a cleansing of the energy and a raising of our own energy vibration. So when we leave each other, we leave in peace. Take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you.